booties for black girl nerds.
Ben, I love these two types of archetypes. There could be totally different in every nearly every conceivable way, but somehow they come together and they make things happen. Why these particular archetypes? Not only they're both women, but in terms of approach to life and living and things they enjoy, but they seem to work together. Why were these two personalities so attractive to you to craft this story?
Sure. I mean, I can tell you, I started, a really good question, by the way. I started by thinking I wanted to make a superhero movie, and we love Octavia and we've known her forever. So we wanted to work with her. So starting with the idea, okay, I want to make a superhero movie. I want it to be Melissa and Octavia. And I just read an article about the owner of the LA Times, who was a biotech entrepreneur. And I thought, ooh, that's an amazing place to start, because in a super world, a biotech entrepreneur could make anything they want if they had the intention and the intellect and the wherewithal to get all that done. So we thought, well, that's clearly Octavia could play that easily, because she's, she effortlessly has that intellectual energy. I don't know if you've gotten to talk to her yet, but she's the best person in the world. And then I thought, who goes with that sort of energy, right? Because that was the first character I thought of. And I thought, if you were that sort of, hesitant sort of person who's of intellect, who lives inside of your mind, who would you want by your side? You'd want a scrapper who can like kick ass in a schoolyard fight, who's impulsive. And I thought, well, that's clearly McCarthy. So that was how I started. The one started with Octavia, and I thought, ooh, what's missing from her life? And so oftentimes we are friends with people who are not exactly the same as us, but they provide something that maybe we're missing.
In addition to that, I love how there's one person who's kind of stepping into a purpose and one who's stepping up to a purpose. When you have those two types of people, who has do you think, the difficult journey? One where it's carved out, or one who steps up to it?
Boy, I think that's it depends on who you're asking, probably. I think in our particular film, I think Octavia's character, Emily, probably has a little bit more of a difficult journey. I mean, her parents were, killed, and she feels like she's got to do something about it. Meanwhile, Lydia probably did not have any, an easy go of it either. But I think Lydia probably, to me, is a little more comfortable in her own skin. Like, I think she's just somebody she is who she is. And whereas I think Emily is someone who is constantly trying to live up to some sort of expectation that's probably a really difficult expectation that she's put upon herself.
And lastly, did you have a childhood superhero name? We have a superhero movie, so what was your childhood superhero name, if you had one?
Well, I would just pretend to be the ones that I saw. I wasn't inventive enough to be, something new. I was, I would jump over railings and be Batman or, Iron Man or something. And, but if I did it now, I would absolutely blow my ACL in the first seconds.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Ben. This was really, really fun. Unlikely heroes, but they still worked it out. Thank you again.
Nice to talk to you. Have a good day.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.